Hello, everyone, and welcome to our lesson for the first Sunday of Advent, which is from Mark 13. So the title of our story for today is called Be Ready. Jesus was walking in Jerusalem with his disciples when one of them pointed at a tower of heavy stones being used to build a temple. "Look," the disciples said, "what huge stones, what large buildings." Jesus stopped and said, "You see these big towers of stone? Someday all these stones will fall down. Not one of them will remain standing." Peter and the other disciples were confused. The temple wasn't even finished yet. What would make it fall down? They began to worry. "When will this happen?" Peter asked Jesus. Jesus paused and smiled kindly at his friends. "Don't be afraid," Jesus said. "Watch and wait. Be ready. Even when scary things happen, God is working for good." Jesus told them this to comfort them. Jesus knew that trouble was coming. Soon, Jesus would die on the cross. So our story for today kicks off the Sundays of Advent leading up into Christmas. And the entire season of Advent is really about preparing our hearts and our minds for Jesus to arrive. So our word of the day today is Advent, and that is from the Latin word adventus, which means coming. So if we think about this, we are getting ready, making ourselves ready to receive the blessings that Jesus brings through his birth and his life, and ultimately his death on the cross. So even though we know that Jesus is coming, it's always really great this time of year to take some time and to think about what that means for us in our lives and how we can be living in a way that makes us that helps us think about how Jesus would want us to behave. And I know it's really, really easy for any of you who have started getting ready for Christmas, or you've thought about Christmas shopping, you're doing decorations, and I am too. And all of that is really exciting and it's really fun. But it's really great during this time of the year for us to take some time, maybe on Sunday when you light your Advent candles, to take a step back from all of that stuff that comes with Christmas right now, and to prepare ourselves for the coming of Jesus by thinking about what it meant for him to live his life for us. So I mentioned the Advent candles. Now, if you in your house, you light Advent candles, that's great. You can think about that on Sundays when you light your candle, which is typically what we do. You will notice in our church services on Sunday morning that we are lighting Advent candles. And each of the candles actually has its own particular and special meaning. So the candle for Sunday, November 29th, is for hope. So either if you're watching it on the church service, or maybe you want to light an Advent candle in your own house, and you can stop and think a little bit about hope and what that means and what it might probably meant for the people who lived during Jesus's time to experience that hope when he was born and came into their lives. And that is our lesson for this week. Thank you very much.